I recently had a pretty fun conversation with a friend of mine about armor in video games, and seeing as her and I were complete polar opposites, I kind of wanted to get a feel to see where you guys stand on the whole thing. Okay, so in RPGs, as many of you know already, you generally find pieces of armor throughout your travels that surpass your current garb. So for example, you might kill an enemy, pick up a chest piece that has plus 15 more armor than the one you're currently wearing. So the natural thing to do is you swap them out and now you have better defense and you can go smack bitches. Wonderful. The problem with that comes when, and this is kind of the whole point of this, is when the armor piece is just freaking ridiculous looking. Like, I mean, I'm talking like blue and white stripes. Like, look at my Geralt from The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now granted, I could fully admit that Geralt looks like a clown, literally, in that picture, and he looked like that throughout a good portion of my game, of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. He looked ridiculous, and yes, during cutscenes it was slightly distracting and whatever, but you know what, to me, I'm like, hey, you know, it's kind of like the real world, right? You know, let's say you're in a real video game, or you're living out the adventure of a video game character, and you find a piece of armor. Are you not going to put it on your body if it doesn't match your greaves or your helmet? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I always just pick it up and I'm like, hey, you know, it's kind of realistic that way. But now my friend, on the other hand, she cannot stand it if her character looks ridiculous in any way, shape, or form. I mean, in Fallout, her character looked freaking pristine. The armor was always badass. In The Witcher 3, armor was always badass. Skyrim, etc. So it was funny because she literally would not proceed through the game until Geralt, I'm talking about Witcher 3 right now, until Geralt looked like a legit Witcher, like someone who would be taken seriously, who knows what he's doing. Unlike my Geralt, who looked like a mismatched clown who got dressed out of like a dumpster or something, you know. So I just thought it was really interesting that it meant that much to her that she wouldn't even proceed through the game. She would spend hours just kind of like grinding and finding better gear. And I was like, I've never really met anyone who's that like intense about it. So I just wanted to throw my feelers out there and see if any of you feel the same way, or if you're more like me and you just kind of throw on whatever you find and just go kill bitches.